Uh, so I win that, and then we did a tag match in Buffalo where it was Jimmy and Fast Eddie against me and El Generico. Where like I got super over in that match. Like the crowd was really with my stuff, and ironically, so one of the best spots of the match was actually a complete botch that nobody knows it was a botch. At the time, I was doing like the super crazy springboard where, like, if I'm on the apron, I would springboard, but I would do a 180.
Onto the
So I
second.
was no, from the apron to the
Oh,
top.
onto the
Rope.
top. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would do that, but then I would spin back around into a Rana to the guy in the ring. And Jimmy was like, "Yo, we're gonna do the Rana tonight. I think that'll be a good spot for you, like 100%." So we're laying out this match, and the whole thing was Generico was hitting his big boot in the buckle. And the whole spot was supposed to be Generico hits the boot in one buckle, I do the springboard out of the other buckle. And every time we go through it, we hammer home like, hey, make sure you just don't do the boot in the buckle I'm in. Like if something gets mixed up and you go to a different buckle, that's fine. Just don't put Eddie in the buckle I'm in. Got it. Sure enough, we get to the spot. There's Generico in the buckle. Like, God. So I do this springboard, and now instead of going out into the Rana, I have to kind of hop over the people that are in my way. And when I do, I don't get the right distance. And so I kind of just do this 180 and blast Jimmy. And he drops like an insecurity. And I'm like, oh, like I'm heartbroken, right? Because I had this big high spot that we were building to. And now it's a completely blown spot. So we just, I kind of cover them and we just go home from there. And I'm on my way to the back after the match. And the first person that meets me through the curtain is Brian Kendrick. And he's like, he goes, hey man, are you upset? I go, yeah, I'm a little upset. I blew my high spot. And he goes, what? And I go, I blew my Rana. I think it was pretty noticeable. He goes, you did a Rana? I go, no, that's the problem. And as we're having this conversation, Gabe comes up and he goes, oh my God, that insecurity was awesome. Don't ever hit that unless it's the finish. And I'm kind of like in my head, like, what insecurity?
What insecurity? Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, Sammy did the boot. Like, what insecurity? I'm like, okay, Gabe, like I don't argue with it. I was just like, I'll figure it out later. Okay, Gabe, yes, thank you so much. And then Gabe leaves and Spanky goes, he's talking about your blown Rana. And I was like, is he burying me? And he goes, no, everybody thought it was a kick. It looked like a kick. Just do it as a kick. And don't ever let anybody know don't tell people you messed up. Let them tell you messed up. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so good. Even when I mess up, I'm good.
What wise advice, too. Sage advice.
Absolutely, right?